What's up, YouTube? This is going to be a overview, not a review, of my brand new knife, straight from the Holy Land, straight from Israel, the Dustar Model 1 Arad, A-R-A-D. And I've wanted this knife for a while, and I'm really stoked about it. This was the first fighting knife designed, built, produced, sold in Israel. And guys, if your country can't support Israel, you can. So get over there, show them some support. But just a quick overview of it. Like I said today, I've wanted this for a long time and just got it, so I'm not ready to do a full review. But the Sheath is a familiar design to most all of you. It's similar to the Kabar sheaths. It's better in some ways and not as good in others. It does have a plastic insert. The knife fits nicely, but as you can see here, it's quite a bit of wasted space. And I saw this knife initially on We All Juggle Knives channel, and I think he pointed that out as well. That's pretty good amount of space there. They didn't have to waste that much. But the overall build of the sheath is really nice. It's got double stitching all down the sides, which Kabar has single stitching now that they switched away from the eagle sheath. And it's got the pouch holder on the front for your fire steel, your sharpening stone. It's not big enough for an Altoids tin, but it is big. It's long. And then the bottom, where you have these, and I can't find a drainage hole, but I'm not going to pull that out because I'm worried it could be glued in there. It could have a screw through the bottom. That would be a good design too, to hold that unless you want it out like Essie does. This is unique. I noticed that this was a little different. It wasn't paracord or just rope. It's got an elasticity to it. There's no inner rubber bands. It's not bungee, but it's definitely stretchy. So if you were to wrap that around your leg, that would be good. And then the whole back of the sheath is actually padded a little bit so that it's not uncomfortable against you and your gear. And then the top has the nice double closure. It's not MOLLE compatible. It doesn't look like it to me. I mean, you could definitely rig it up if you had to. It does have a second one for a leg strap, or strapping to any other gear you would want to. And you know, that's about all I have to say about the sheath, I guess, for now. Pretty rugged, very nice. The knife itself, guys, is clearly a lot like a Kabar design, and I wish I had not traded my Kabar because I could put it side by side, but this is the identical size almost to a Kabar. The handle is very different. It's pinned. It is a stick tang, but it is full tang all the way down. And the hammer, the back of the handle itself is shaped like a hammer, so it would be good for tent stakes and things like that. But the brass guard is extremely thick, very nice. And you can actually see where they've rounded the corners off. And you can just tell it was done by hand. There's little grinds here and there that you can just see, which is a really nice touch for me. I'd much rather have something done by hand than machine only. The grinds on the blade are really nice and clean and straight. The swedge is really nice. It's got a false edge on these swedges on the top that is not sharpened. Don't know if you can see the flat there or not. But again, it is D2 steel. And if you can see there, made in Israel. Dustar. Alright, the edge, it's not perfect to me. It has a little bit of a burr on it on the one side, but you know, it'll get the job done. This is a combat knife, not a carving knife, and you know, quick work of that. right through that little limb there. Steadily taking off little shavings. This is old dry wood, and you know, just a really stout, nice combat knife. I'm sort of a two-knife believer when it comes to bushcraft and camping and stuff. I always have a larger knife for chopping, batoning, and a smaller knife for if I wanted to carve or make something. And to me, this one would qualify definitely as the big knife, as the one of two. It's a beast. Piece of, that's about to fall off there anyway. Let's just follow this split here. Tough little bastard. It's got a really nice satin finish. All the factory scratches were removed. Now I've got a hold of it. Dustar. Yeah. Go check them out, guys. Like I said, I'll have a full review soon. The link will be in the description to their website. Show them some love.